So my name is Tucker Roberti, and I am the Director of Strategic Marketing at Advanced Energy's Solar Energy Business Unit. We are primarily a supplier of inverters to the North American market, but we also provide a wide range of solutions and services, and we also touch on several markets outside of our core market in North America.
So with recent subsidy cuts in European markets, how has AE diversified its global strategy? And in light of these recent cuts, what new markets does it expect to come online in the next few years?
So we've been fortunate that the North American market has been growing well, and we have a dominant position in North America. But on top of that, in the next couple of years, we are actively studying many markets around the globe where PV is becoming much more interesting, both because the markets are maturing, costs are going down, and we expect to be entering multiple new markets in the next 12 to 18 months. Those could be anywhere throughout the globe really right now. We're actively studying in South America, Central America, Europe, and Asia.
With the extreme oversupply of modules in the global market and also here in the US, how has this affected AE's equipment business, and has it also had any impact on AE's inverter business?
Yeah, so with sincere condolences to the module manufacturers who I think are going through a bit of a rough patch, I think for AE and for the rest of the industry, it's actually been a tremendous opportunity. What you see is installed system costs going down, which is opening up new markets, bringing new customers and new buyers into the market, which is continuing a virtuous cycle. For us, it just means more opportunities in more parts of the world as we approach grid parity. Now, the one thing it does do is it brings the time of newer barriers closer more quickly. And what I mean is that as the cost barriers start to fall by the wayside and we get closer to grid parity, all of a sudden you have other complications, like how do you get tax equity financing and how do you make that work? Or how do you accelerate and reduce the cost of grid integration in places like Hawaii, New Jersey, certainly in Germany, and as California prepares for their 25% by 2025, that's a lot of energy to put into the grid from a variable resource. So we're taking on the newer and more difficult challenges sooner because of these cost reductions. But what a fun place to be, solving technology problems instead of trying to find customers.
How has AE sought to partner with either bankable module companies or directly with financiers to ensure the company's inverter offerings can help a solar project or portfolio projects ultimately come online?
Any community ends up being really small when you come down to it, and we're friendly with almost all the major module manufacturers. They know that they can bring us in a project if the bank is requiring higher levels of bankability, stronger balance sheets. They know they can bring us into deals, and we get pulled into deals often. So the flight to bankability is actually a very good thing for AE. I think that with the oversupply, not just in module manufacturing, but if you look at data from companies like Green Tech Media and other analysts, the inverter overcapacity may be even greater than the module overcapacity. Fortunately for the module companies, it only takes a few cents a watt to build new capacity to manufacture inverters because it's a much simpler, more of an assembly than a pure manufacturing process. But with a wide playing field, I think bankability and conservative management are going to be critical going forward, and we look to extend that bankability beyond North America and bring that kind of stability into the new markets that we expect to develop in the next couple of years.